What's up, my angling friends? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fishing forecast for a truly special day. October 10th, 2025. If you've been wondering when to hit the waters in the United Kingdom, stick around, because this day is shaping up to be absolutely phenomenal, especially for those who love chasing autumn predators. I'm going to tell you exactly why this forecast has me so excited and what you need to do to make the most of it. Let's talk tactics, my friends, starting with some of my absolute favorites. Pike, the autumn ambushers. October is prime time for pike, especially with the season officially open on many rivers and drains. These toothy predators are bulking up for winter, meaning they're actively hunting. You'll want to target them around drop-offs, the edges of weed beds, and submerged structures like fallen trees or reed beds. Look for depths between 2 and 4 meters. My go-to is a medium-heavy spinning rod with strong braid. For lures, try bigger soft plastic shads or jerk baits in natural baitfish patterns. Slowly retrieve them or twitch them near cover. If the water's a bit murky from any recent light rain, don't be afraid to switch to brighter, more contrasting colors. Perch, the feisty fighters. Perch become incredibly active as the water cools, often forming large shoals. You'll find them around similar structures to pike, but also near jetties, bridges, and any feature that offers them cover and access to small baitfish. Think depths of 1 to 3 meters. For tackle, a lighter spinning setup works wonders. Small soft plastics, micro jigs, or even float-fished worms can be incredibly effective. A little trick from my experience, sometimes a less active presentation, like a slowly retrieved lure or a static bait, will entice those cautious bigger perch. Carp, the bottom feeders. Early October can still be golden for carp. They're actively feeding, but as the water cools, they're starting to seek deeper, more stable environments. Look for them in depths typically between 2 and 5 meters, especially in silty areas that often get overlooked. A feeder rod is your best friend here. Use a fine ground bait mix with dead maggots, chopped worm, or casters. For hook baits, red maggots, worms, or a small piece of corn presented on a hair rig will often entice a bite. Remember, patience is key in cooler water. Sea bass, coastal champions. For our sea fishing enthusiasts, October is a fantastic time for sea bass. These aggressive predators are bulking up for winter, making them highly active. Focus on estuaries, especially around low tides and neap tides, as these create excellent feeding grounds. Look for moving water where birds are actively working the surface, signaling baitfish presence. For tackle, I recommend shallow diving lures during the day, perfect for imitating the baitfish that bass are targeting. If you're out at night, which can be super productive for larger bass, switch to fast-sinking lures. White, black, and sparkly lures mimicking sand smelt are often effective. Now, let's break down the theoretical basis of our forecast, because understanding the why is just as important as the what. The weather picture. For October 10th, 2025, we're looking at a generally settled picture across much of the United Kingdom. High pressure is dominating, which means mostly dry conditions with light winds and pleasant sunny spells. Daytime temperatures will be near average for the time of year, hovering around 12 to 15 degrees Celsius, but be prepared for chilly nights, potentially dropping to 5 to 8 degrees Celsius, and the possibility of patchy fog, especially early in the day. This stable atmospheric pressure is usually a very good sign for fishing, as it encourages fish to feed more consistently. Water temperature trends. The water temperatures in our inland waters will be gradually cooling, typically ranging from around 12 to 14 degrees Celsius. Coastal waters will be slightly warmer, holding steady around 14 to 16 degrees Celsius. This cooling trend is crucial, my friends. It triggers a feeding frenzy as fish prepare for the colder months ahead, prompting them to seek out slightly deeper, more stable environments, or to feed aggressively to build up reserves. Fish metabolism is still quite high, meaning they need to feed regularly. The moon's influence. On October 10th, 2025, We'll be under a waning gibbous moon. Its illumination will be significant, ranging from 82 to 89.28%, and it's just 3 days after the full moon. Now, while scientific evidence can be debated, many experienced anglers, including myself, have noticed that the period immediately following a full moon, especially during a waning gibbous, can offer good fishing. The strong tidal movements associated with the full moon persist, often stimulating fish activity. Overall fish activity. Considering all these factors, the stable weather, near average temperatures, cooling waters, and an active moon phase, my forecast for fishing on October 10th, 2025, is good to very good. We've got a fantastic blend of conditions, settled weather encouraging fish to feed, and those lovely autumn temperatures triggering their pre-winter appetites. Predators like pike and perch are very active, while species like carp are feeding steadily, though often in deeper water. We're past the summer doldrums and the fish are definitely thinking about food. So, my friends, I hope this forecast helps you plan your next angling adventure. I wish you all tight lines and ni kwosta, ni cheshwi. May your nets be heavy and your stories be grand. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more forecasts and tips, and tell me in the comments below, what are your plans for fishing this autumn? What species are you targeting? And what's your go-to bait or lure in October? Share your wisdom, and let's build this amazing fishing community together.